So welcome to the Endtimes TCG, and yeah, stay the course. That's what Rudy from Alpha Investment said, and maybe this can be a card. Stay the course, like big creatures, clover fields, or Godzilla-like creatures are trying to destroy the city, and this guy stands his ground. Stay the course, and then the text says, "If you want to invest in Magic, slow and steady. Don't be the hero." And who knows what this card is doing. So we're through this. Now we're going to my art book, and I will show you. These are the original designs, and here are some things. Here I'm thinking about what if I have, for say, a Prince Nuada, and he's from Hellboy: The Golden Army. I can't use him, but just as an inspiration, what if you can have a prince and then you flip it like as an ultimate at round 6 or 7 or with 7 mana. I haven't figured it out yet. And then he becomes king. And he has a strength, dexterity, and intelligence. And what if you have this mix and you can then cast spells that costs, like in Diablo, you need or Path of Exile, you need a requirement of strength, dexterity, intelligence. And then you see here another Podmelt, put a 7/7 Golem Alley with Trample. This is just to have an idea how the game will work out. And then you could finish the game, like when he reaches this point, he could melee you to death, or he could put tokens into play, like he becomes a total monster, so the clock ramps up slowly. And I think this progression and development is important, because if it's all too easily, like there are different systems, like in Flesh and Blood, you can just, it's PvP, and that's totally cool, I like that. But in my thing, I have the idea, I want to start small, I want to develop this, I want to have a midpoint and an end point where things then climax. And as you see here, this was the card back. I was looking, I'm always thinking about dexterity, strengths and intelligence, so that you can cast with these things. And I guess that they took this for Diablo, for let's say, or for Heroes of for Horn or all the other games. They not dumbed it down, they simplified it for these games, because Dungeons and Dragons, you could have wisdom and all these things. And I'm still thinking maybe you need some wisdom here, or charisma, or yeah. And then I was thinking about the Kung Fu people, and then I was thinking about the Diablo people. Look at this. This guy is the warrior, and what is if he and here the mage. And if you could start with this character, level him up, and get powerful. And here the rogue. And I like this. Like, you can use this in this setting, and you could have, like, let's say you have a Dark Wanderer, and then he turns into Diablo. That's all possible. Of course, you cannot name them this way, but yeah. But these are my inspirations. And what I also like is the mission statement from Flesh and Blood. Our mission is to bring people together in flesh and blood. From gamers, for gamers. That's what I am. I hate it, like, when big fucking companies make it just for the money. I mean, it's cool to earn money. It's really fucking cool. And maybe I will do it too. But you gotta start the game with some authenticity. Authenticity? Well, you know what I mean. Knowledge and authority. And yeah, that's what's needed to make a good game. And also these are fucked up right now. Like with COVID and the whole shit. Like, back to fundamentals, play face to face, good art, good cards, collectability. I don't want any of this to be shit. Local community, friendship, inclusion. And I really love this. So you see, I'm also trying to get here. Here, this I already showed in a previous video. And let's say, this is what I wrote tonight when I was watching Where's the Dude's channel. I will show you in a second. But this is what I was, like, rewatch Terminator 1, rewatch Terminator 2, Edge of Tomorrow. Like, this guy fights against aliens. This guy against tech. Then time travel could be a thing. 12 monkeys, and this was like End Times in a Terminator thing. Maybe the title is lame and I will change it, or we will change it, but right now this is the working title. The Fifth Element. He's a specialist, but he's also a cab driver, and then he beats the dark. Like, this is the spirit I want. Team America. High Elves. I want you to be playing a Sword Master, or like, let's say some aliens invade the planet and you have like a Ripley character and she's stitching up together some guns to flame up the alien mother, and here's some Conan. I want you to have vampires, Jurassic Park, dinosaurs. You could play a deck based on maybe raptors or Tyrannosaurus Rex or Planet of the Apes. What if government or people, if science gets out of hand, what then, and what will these entities then do with that? And maybe I will let you play some animals who rise up to humanity, or some necromancer who brings on the dead. I know Magic the Gathering has this stuff, but I want it to be different. So let's go here. I want you to have guns, bullets, werewolves, and here are some of the references. Like, Diablo makes a lot of show, don't tell, and Diablo 3, it's where it misses. Diablo 3 is like, it's too bright, it's too, I don't know. Look at Diablo 1, you get Diablo 2, it's really dark and gritty, and this is the feeling I'm going for. Also Darkest Dungeon, also Nox, also some kick-ass 90s movies. Like, imagine this babe, she has a gun, but she has also a bow, and she's a hunter, I don't know. And here it's the End Times, and this is the soundtrack I'm going for, and this is, what if this is your deck, the thing you're playing? Like, you equip this girl or this team, and then you go into dungeons like your opponent and you fight the battle. Of course, you could also fight the mirror match, but you know what I get. And look at this, like, the first sketch is like, this will be good. Let's see if I have something here. Yep, I want you to have some cool characters. And maybe this is then a part of your deck, your hero, and you will equip it. And tell me in the comments if you would like to see like how a shotgun should work, if you have to reload it. That would be really interesting. If you have to bring the bullets, if you have to bring your grenades, and if you can carry only so much, like let's say you have just an inventory and then you have some action cards and then you have some allies, and you can play it the way you want it. You can play it one guy with just guns and a tons of bullets and everything, or you play it one guy and you equip your team like in Kill Team from Warhammer 40k, or maybe like XCOM. Would be really interesting. But it's not going to be a Flesh and Blood, it's not going to be a Magic the Gathering, it's not going to be World of Warcraft, the TCG, but it's gonna be a bit of all of this. Yeah. Okay, let's break this video up for this round and I go for another one.